Hallihallo, ich bin Agent Scaller und wir spielen weiter Yakuza Like a Dragon. Diesmal fällt es mir auch gleich wieder ein. Und wir sind gerade in der Bar und wollen unsere Freundschaft ein bisschen vertiefen. Fangen wir mit Number an. Mache Fortschritt in der Hauptstory, um deine Bindung zu Number zu vertiefen. Naja, gut. Dann halt nicht. Wenn Number nicht will. Das sieht aber irgendwie bedrückend
Right.
aus.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for letting me know.
Sachan telefoniert, mit wem redet sie?
What's up, Sachan? Looking kind of down there.
Oh, Ichiban.
Something happened on the phone?
Just more Nanoha drama. I'm starting to get all too clear a picture of that jerk she's dating.
Oh yeah, Katsuragawa, right? The consulting guy, or whatever.
The girls from the club looked into him. They saw him with Nanoha on a date. Look at this picture they took.
And that's Nanoha and Katsuragawa?
Yeah. Doesn't he look shady as hell? What is she thinking?
Bad boy.
Hey, I get what you're saying, but you can't judge someone just from the way they look.
Okay, take a look at this picture then. See the guy in the background with the sunglasses? His name's Yamashita, and he's like the bodyguard in Katsuragawa's creepy little posse.
Bringing a bodyguard on a date? Yeah, that's definitely out of the ordinary.
You think? And to make matters worse, the girls told me the conversation he had with Nanoha. It was 100% bad news. I'm sure Katsuragawa has it in for her.
What do you mean? What did you girls hear?
Katsuragawa's consulting firm isn't doing so hot right now, so he wants to borrow money from Nanoha.
How much?
2 million.
He decided a date was a good time to ask for a huge loan? I think even I've got more game than this guy. But anyway, Nanoha said no.
Wahrscheinlich nicht, weil sie einfach ein
I mean, she needs
gutes
that money
Mensch
to
ist.
support her dad.
Actually, when my dad switched facilities, Nanoha found out she had a little more spending money. Apparently, she's already lent him 500,000, and now he's asking for 2 million more.
Seriously? Good. Even if Nanoha has that much to spare, she should be saving it for her future.
And Katsuragawa knows that. But somehow he found out Nanoha used to work at Otohime Land.
He did?
So he asked her to go back and start making bank again.
What?
And this is the guy who didn't even bother to help her when she was in trouble. In fact, I think he basically stopped calling her right after Dad started to need round-the-clock care. But now that that's dealt with, and Katsuragawa knows about Nanoha's stint at the Soapland, he's trying to schmooze his way back in.
I mean, Nanoha's not an idiot. She can always just change the subject whenever he asks for money, can't she?
Don't you remember how she wanted to go out with him way back when I first said no? She was head over heels for him back then. I don't know how she feels now, but it sounded like she held off on saying yes or no, but I'm afraid she might actually go back to the Soapland.
You think so? Damn, this guy's a piece of work. If he really does roll with a biker gang, it must be as the shit stuck on their tires. What other kind of guy would be pushing his girlfriend to work at a soapland? To cover for his failures?
So you're having the exact same thoughts as me. Nice to know I'm not crazy.
Crazy? Sachan, even if he wasn't such a bastard, Nanoha could still do better. We gotta get him away from her, before she gets scammed and hung out to dry.
But Nanoha never listens to me. She's not about to start now.
Puh. Überlass es mir.
She won't listen to you. Maybe she'll listen to me.
Wir haben ihr immerhin geholfen.
You?
Why not? We both used to work at Otohime Land, so it's not like we're complete strangers. But yeah, just leave it to me. She and Katsuragawa are history.
Well, wait a second. If you go meet up with her, don't you think she's gonna wonder how you know about Katsuragawa?
I'll just say Saiko told me.
No, you can't tell her that you and I know each other.
Huh?
Think about it from Nanoha's perspective. She'll say to herself, if Saiko knows about this, then she must know about the Soapland. Don't you see?
Guess you have a point there. My bad.
It's okay. I can tell how much you care about this, and I really appreciate it. I don't know what good it will do, but I'll give her a call. Never hurts to try.
All right. Good luck.
Sorry to
Schaffst
make you
das.
listen to all my family drama, Ichiban.
It's no problem. I care about Nanoha too. She's my ex-coworker after all.
Also bist du
Still, thanks.
meine Freundin. Also nicht so eine Freundin, sondern Kumpelfreundin. Wir sind ein Team.
No way is this over. Wonder what'll happen.
Mhm.
Look at me. I'm just as nosy as Sachan.
Level up. Kananba, das könntest du auch haben, willst aber nicht. Kasuga spürt, dass seine Bindung zu Saeko sich vertieft. Saeko erhält jetzt mehr Erfahrung, wenn sie nicht in der aktiven Gruppe ist. Gut, das bringt jetzt relativ wenig. Adachi, wie geht's dir mit deinen Schulden? Im Anzug. Naja, nee, du trägst ja immer Anzug mittlerweile. Vergiss es.
Dachi-san. What's up with
Nein,
the suit?
doch, er trägt.
Oh, don't you remember? We're doing that out-of-court settlement.
Oh, ja, da war ja was.
Takashi-kun scraped that guy's bumper. And he demanded Takashi-kun pay him 1,000,000 yen, so you decided to meet with the guy.
Hoping it's just a damn con man.
Wearing a suit to the settlement, huh? You really care about this kid, Adachi-san.
Well, there's one more reason I was thinking I should look sharp today. You know how I sent a letter to Takashi asking for the contact info of the car owner? Takashi wrote back and said he wanted to be there when I meet the guy. Guess he finally wants to see his daddy longlegs in person. After 20 years of being sent money and all. You know, that whole time I came up with excuses to never meet Takashi. I just sent him letters.
So Takashi-kun's gonna meet Yamada-san for the first time today?
Yeah. I figured the least I could do is look the way a big shot should.
Except, even though it is a suit, it's pretty plain for a rich guy, ain't it?
Oh, give me a break, man. This is all I had. Anyway, I explained what's gonna go down here to the staff, so we're good on that front. Only thing left for me to ask is if you're willing to stay and back me up, Kasuga.
Why me?
Den Leibwächter.
Well, a real daddy longlegs would have a lackey with him, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess.
Come on, don't make me deal with this asshole and the kid all by myself. Please, man.
Fine. But when you interviewed
Ich bin sehr
Takashi
gespannt.
20 years ago, it was in person, right? What if he remembers your face?
He was 5 years old at the time. No way he would remember me. Especially now that I probably look like his damn grandpa.
Here's hoping.
Excuse me, is Yamada-san here?
Are you Takashi?
Yes, I am.
Wow. Look at you, all grown up.
What?
Oh, no. It's just, I still imagine you the way I did when we first started writing each other 20 years ago. I'm Yamada.
We finally meet Yamada-san. Thank you so much for supporting me all this time.
Oh, I just enjoy lending a hand.
Ich bin mir immer noch nicht sicher, ob der nicht in dem Betrug mit dabei ist.
That's what a philanthropist
Für Adachi
does.
hoffe ich, dass es nicht so ist.
So, why are we meeting here? What is this place?
No, it's a bar I run as a hobby. I'm a big jazz guy.
So you're also a patron of the arts. Amazing. And who are you?
I'm just one of Yamada-san's lackeys.
Lackeys.
Yeah, you know, I follow him around.
Oh,
You-
das könntest du besser.
Is that a job?
Ja,
Yeah, of course it is. A guy needs an entourage, right?
He misspoke. Everyone knows businessmen don't have lackeys. He's my secretary. My joke-loving secretary.
Oh, okay. Definitely an interesting guy.
Thanks. Nice to meet you. Now,
Charisma ist gut
Takashi-kun,
gestiegen.
where's the owner of this car you scraped?
His name is Hasegawa-san. He should be here soon. Oh, there he is.
Asking me to come all the way out here to a dive like this? All I can say is you better have my money.
There's a few things I'd like to ask you first, Hasegawa-san.
Oh, you must be Daddy Longlegs. What do you want?
Why are you demanding 1 million for a scratched bumper?
Because this is no ordinary car.
Oh, is that right?
I don't know much about cars, but it looked pretty ordinary to me.
It may look like a typical sedan, but it's actually a top-of-the-line British luxury car.
Können wir
And
die
now
mal
I
sehen?
have to send it back to England for repairs.
Right. Mind telling us how the accident went down?
Zeig mir doch
Well, I
einfach
was
das
just
Auto.
sitting there waiting for the signal, and this kid here, barely paying attention to what he's doing, of course, just pulls up right next to me on his bike. That's when his pedals scraped up against my bumper.
Takashi-kun, does all of that sound right to you?
I guess. It didn't feel like I hit anything. I mean, I felt the hem of my pants sliding along something, but...
Ha! I wish it'd been the hem of your pants! When I heard the scraping sound, I looked over just in time to see your pedal gouging the hell out of my paint job!
Really? Well, that's funny.
What is?
If it was a regular sedan, all you'd be able to see from the driver's seat would be the hood. No way you'd see the bumper down below.
Oh, in my car, you can see it. Steering wheel's on the left, you know. You obviously don't know much about foreign luxury cars.
On the left, huh? That's even funnier. Didn't you say the car was from England? Did you know British and Japanese cars both have the wheel on the right?
You
Voll
might want to
verkackt.
come clean before you dig yourself a deeper hole. I say the mark on the bumper was already there, and the car's about as British as me.
So what'll it be? Admit you were trying to pull a fast one and we'll let you go. But if you decide you want to keep bitching over nothing, then my secretary here will have to...
Lass mich eingreifen.
By the way, I'm not just Yamada-sama's secretary. I'm also his bodyguard.
Ja.
Fuck!
Tja.
So, it really was all a scam.
And a shitty one at that.
Wait. Yamada-san, did you know it was a scam from the start?
More or less. 1 million ain't much to a guy like me, of course, but us rich folks don't like our money going to criminals. We gotta do our part, you know?
Wow. Rich people are so cool.
That we are. So, how about that bar exam, Takashi? Think you'll pass this year?
Well, actually, I found out I didn't.
Oh. That's a shame.
But you know, the average age of the people who do pass is 29. So I figure as long as I pass it by then, I'm good.
Bleib dran.
Isn't that, 4 years from now?
Yeah, and when I do become a lawyer, you'll be the first to know, Yamada-san.
Ah, looking forward to it.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I have
that's
some
it.
studying to do today, so I'm gonna get going.
Hang in there. 4 more years of sending money. Oh, man, that's gonna be tough.
Here's hoping it only takes 4 years.
Wait, what do you mean?
If he's getting caught up in a simple scam like this, how's he supposed to understand the finer points of law?
Hey, now, don't be like that.
Das ist ein guter
Just
Punkt.
too honest is all. And who knows, maybe he'll pass next year.
I sure hope so.
Well, either way, at least he bought my rich guy act.
Yeah, well,
Ja, das
we
war ein
can
guter
thank
Tag.
my little
Der hat mir
performance
richtig
for
schön
that.
Your performance.
seine Masche kaputt
I was
gemacht.
the one with the starring role. If there, you know what? Whatever, man. Let's just celebrate the fact that we pulled it off.
Yeah, with the cheapest drinks money can buy.
Oh ja. Adachi. Schön, dass wir unsere Freundschaft vertieft haben. Kasuga spürt seine Bindung und Adachi, zu Adachi sich vertieft. Adachi erhält jetzt mehr Erfahrung, wenn er nicht in der aktiven Gruppe ist und kann zum Host werden. Probieren wir vielleicht irgendwann mal aus. Ja, Number. Du willst ja nicht. Wer nicht will, der hat schon. Keine Freundschaftsvertiefung mit dir. Ja. Über den muss ich jetzt irgendwie erstmal meine Dings verbessern. Die Story weitermachen. Also. So. Irgendwie so. Lass uns doch mal zu dem Nebenquester latschen. Und dann vielleicht sogar noch die ersten Worte, also einfach mal uns anzuhören, was der Quest bedeutet. Wachmeister und unerfahrener Yakuza. Was wollen eigentlich die Wachtmeister immer von uns? Wir haben noch gar nichts gemacht. Ja, Ja, das habt ihr davon. Amber. Danke. So. Dann gibt es noch ein paar Krebse. Gab es hier eine Menge Krebs. Da haben wir wieder ein. Was haben wir hier? Tojo Clan-Wappen. Nice. Und noch ein bisschen weiter.
You know, during my first couple of days out, I got really curious about how this manga I used to read ended. So I ended up stopping by a bookstore to check it out.
And?
I found out the damn thing was still going. Couldn't believe it.
Sounds like you had some catching up to do. That would be a lot of volumes, huh?
Nah, apparently the author took a bunch of extended hiatuses, so the story had barely even moved. Blessing in disguise, I guess.
Not sure I'd call that a blessing.
So, 500 Yen, nice. Aber das heißt, wir können mit Number wirklich nicht weitermachen mit der Story Quest, bis wir in der Story weiter voranschreiten. Das heißt, irgendwas muss es auslösen.
Sir, haven't you had enough? I think you should call it a day.
I thought it was the bartender's job to give people their drinks.
You're being unreasonable, sir. I'm only concerned for your health. You should at least have a sip of water.
So you're cutting me off? Way to
No.
make a man feel unwanted.
Ja.
Sir, can you please calm down? You're causing a scene right now.
Yo, mind if I step in?
Klar, darfst du.
Buddy, just take the water and chill. You'll feel a lot better.
You know what? You all are a bunch of buzzkills. I'm taking my business elsewhere.
Zumindest ist er ansatzweise vernünftig.
The heck was his deal? He's not a regular, is he?
He sort of is. It was actually Il Jin, a former Korean megastar. You didn't recognize him?
Nah, unfortunately I can't begin to keep up with that stuff. Pretty crazy to run into somebody famous here of all places, though. That's a first for me.
Well, he's retired from the industry now. Got caught up in a scandal. He always had such a clean image, too. But I guess fame changes people. Today wasn't even the worst I've seen him. Hope he's not causing trouble somewhere else.
Oh Gott, ich glaube, wir dürfen ihm jetzt hinterherrennen. Ein verblassender Stern. Na gut. Ich glaube, da geht's weiter. Ein bisschen haben wir noch. Also, folgen wir dem mal. Nicht, dass er noch irgendwo anfängt, Blödsinn zu machen. Wir wollen noch einen Goldteller. 500 Yen ist auch gut. Und nichts. So, ein Stück weiter hoch. Da hat der Wind wohl eine Flagge umgeweht.
Oh dear.
Anderer Quest.
That wasn't enough time.
Was hast du nicht geschafft? Gewürze wirken Wunder. Oh, die braucht irgendwas zur Heilung, okay.
Excuse me. You need help crossing the street?
Well, of sorts, yes.
Looks to me like the signal changes pretty quick. Why don't I just carry you over?
No, and while I do appreciate your kindness, that won't be necessary.
Are you sure you're gonna be okay like that?
I'll be fine. You see, I made the decision to walk with my own 2 feet until I'm dead and gone. Heck, I won't even get in a car unless I have to.
Well, at least
Vielleicht ist es in deinem Alter besser, dass du nicht mehr Auto fährst.
Yes, and that's why I intend to cross this street without any assistance.
Okay.
Okay, then if that's the case. No, it's green.
All right, Umeko, you can do this. Here we go.
Ja, so wird es nix.
Oh dear, how many times has it been now?
Die Oma versucht es wohl schon
Why
länger.
don't you go to a different crosswalk? Maybe without a signal.
If I did, That means that's a victory for this here crosswalk, and I can't let it win. Oh,
Das stimmt wohl.
I do wish these old legs of mine were quicker.
Am liebsten würde ich sie tragen, aber ich bezweifle, dass sie einverstanden wäre.
You know, I'd like to help, but I'm fresh out of ideas.
Don't you worry about me, son. I just think I'll head home for the day. Oh.
Okay, ich sehe schon, wir haben wieder sehr merkwürdige Quests vor uns. Betrunkene alte Frauen, die es nicht über die Straße schaffen. Schauen wir uns mal an, wo wir das nächste Mal landen. Vielleicht noch Schlimmeres. Mal gucken. Ich erinnere mich nur an Baby Yakuza. Also, schön, dass ihr dabei wart. Ciao, euer Agent.